Listen. Perfect. Okay, listen. I like fancy grilled cheeses just as much as the next person, but nothing screams coming in from a snow day when you're 7 years old as much to me as a classic American grilled cheese sandwich on classic white bread.
When Lisa asked me what my favorite cheese dish was, I couldn't help but say grilled cheese. I know it's lame, but that's my favorite cheese dish.
Yeah, and I mean, what better person to make and explain this with than my best friend of 10 years, comedian, Miss Ryann Marchetti.
I love to say my name.
Okay, so I trust that you know how to butter up a pan and toast a sandwich on it, right? But that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to talk about why the cheese that you grew up with melts in the way that it does. That ooey gooey melty cheese that, albeit considered a processed cheese product, for some reason melts so goddamn well. Not only that, but we're going to talk about how we can accomplish this meltability with any cheese that we want. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Cool. So why do those packaged cheese things melt so goddamn well? It's because the fat doesn't separate from the solids as it melts as it would in, say, a
Cheddar. Cheddar.
Insert episode 2 pizza B-roll for proof. This is caused by the addition of
Sodium citrate,
which is a sour sodium salt produced from the fermentation of citric acid. Sodium citrate is added to make the proteins more soluble, thereby creating a better environment for the proteins and the fats to emulsify. And when you emulsify something, such as an aioli or a hollandaise, can you give me an example of an emulsification? This is another test.
Mayonnaise?
Yes!
Hell yeah!
So when you emulsify something, you can't really bring it back to its original state. So what I'm trying to say is, this cheese is going to melt without any separation. So, Ryan, tell me, what's your favorite sandwich cheese?
Cheddar.
So let's make our own sodium citrate, meltable, non-separating, delicious, processed cheddar cheese slices.
Homemade craft single!
So first, with the cheese of your choice, if you didn't already get it, we are using cheddar. Grate as much as you want and don't forget to give some to your dog, it's very important. The correct amount of sodium citrate is 2.8% of the combined weight of cheese and water. In this case, I did a simple ratio and ended up with 410 grams of cheese, 124 grams of water, and 15 grams of sodium citrate. Heat your water, dissolve the sodium citrate, and then gradually add your cheese, stirring until it melts. Hit it with an immersion blender until smooth. Line a loaf pan with parchment paper, fill her up, and put it in the freezer until it sets. Now, let's go buy some tomato soup.
There's no tomato soup.
Do better.
So, do you want to make homemade tomato soup?
I guess we're gonna have to.
In a scramble, I use Bon Appetit's simple tomato soup recipe that's mostly comprised of ingredients you probably have at home. 1 onion and a bunch of garlic goes into a pot with a bunch of butter. Cook for 10 minutes until the onions are soft and add about a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. Cook for about a minute until it gets toasty. Add 2 large cans of tomatoes and 8 cups of water. Cook for about 45 minutes and immersion blend until smooth. Add some heavy cream and taste for seasoning. Salt, pepper, herbs, and red chili flakes go really well here. Make sure you add a pinch of sugar if it feels a little bit too acidic. Now, it's finally time to assemble these bad boys. Slice the cheese in the best way you can, it doesn't really matter since it will all melt, and position atop a big ol' slice of white bread. Now, please enjoy the live cooking of our grilled cheeses.
We got butter on the way.
Now let's get that butter all going around. I found them.
Okay.
All the spatulas are in the spatula drawer, obviously.
Yeah, but we never had a spatula drawer.
I got chills.
And I'm toasting my boys.
'Cause the gluten, it is toasting. It is toasting. You better toast up, cause I need some toast,
My heart is set on soup.
You're the cheese that I want. That was gorgeous. Toastina Gina.
Who's Gina?
I don't know. I wanna toast with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna toast with somebody. With somebody who loves you. Oh, I was singing the name.
Alright, here.
That's okay.
Come on, go, 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 go. Look at that. Look at that precision. Such precision. Cheers.
That's really good.
It's really good.
It's like a crossing.
Like cheddar.
It's like a cheddar crossing.
Good work, Ryan.
Good work, Lisa.
Thanks for being on Cheese with Lee's.
Thanks for having me on Cheese with Lise.
Cheese with Lee's.
Cheese with Lise.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been episode 7 of Cheese with Lee's with comedian best friend Ryann Marchetti. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and I will see you guys next time.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm ready to eat then.
Okay.